A male identified as Edward Davidson called 911 to report that Esmeralda, later identified Esmeralda Martin, had shot him. Medics responded to his call and transported him from the road in front of his home to St. Joseph's Hospital, and he had been shot in the chest. There was an open wound in his chest and in his armpit. The officers and a number of our detectives spoke to him at that point, and Detective Baker talked to him, and he indicated that what had occurred, Esmeralda had been dating a friend of his and a partner of his, Sean Head. She had come to his house that morning and said that she wanted to talk, knocked on his door, wanted to talk to him about Sean, and he asked her if Sean was okay. He was worried maybe that there had been some kind of problem with his partner. His partner is Sean Head. Esmeralda said that Sean was okay, but that she needed to use his restroom, and he let her into his house. This is located at 7406 Old Coles Road in Whatcom County. She was shown where the bathroom was. She came out a few minutes later and shot him in the chest. He did not know any reason. There was no conflict at all. And at that point, he was able to run out of the house, and she chased him around the house, and it was later determined that there were eight shots fired. It was a 9mm pistol. At this point, Detective Bowie of the Whatcom County Sheriff's Office called Sean Head, and he responded to the hospital. He indicated he couldn't believe that Esmeralda would do such a thing like this. Esmeralda was later apprehended that morning. In fact, we were starting to work on search warrants on this case. She was arrested in the Linden area, brought to the Whatcom County Sheriff's Office, and Detective Bowie and also Detective Baker interviewed her. She initially indicated that she went to and identified she had gone to the victim's home that morning. She explained that she indicated she wanted to talk to him about Sean, and used the bathroom, and indicated that when she was there she heard a shot, didn't know who shot them, and she said both she and Edward ran out of the house. Edward, the victim, fled. The detectives talked to her about that and indicated that Edward had survived and reported that she had shot him, and they asked her about what had occurred. She indicated that, and she spoke to one of the detectives, along with Detective Baker. He indicated that her boyfriend, Sean Head, wanted to hire someone to kill Edward. She indicated they believed Edward was stealing some jewelry from a 90-year-old woman, whom Edward had the power of attorney for, and they thought Edward was not a good person, and that he was having a relationship with some other young men, and consequently, Sean tried to hire a killer to kill Edward. The person he approached turned down the job, and then finally Esmeralda told Sean that she would do it for him because she loved Sean and did not like to see him so stressed out about this. It was also determined in the investigation that Sean Head was a partner in the business with Mr. Davidson, and also was the heir to Mr. Davidson estate, which was a very good-sized estate, probably worth anywhere close to $2 million. Well, a plan had been put in place over the course of the last few months, and they went over the specific plan the night before and also the morning that this occurred, which had been yesterday morning. Esmeralda indicated she watched Sean load the gun, which was a black smaller gun, and this was a 9mm gun that was used. It was a handgun. This was done at Sean's house at 1211 Franklin Street. She was staying at that house also at that point. He provided her with earplugs, showed her how to shoot the gun, and how to pull the trigger because the gun had no safety on it. He instructed her to meet at his house when the job was done. He advised her that he would have an alibi. He would be at his yoga class. At the scene of the shooting, officers did find pink earplugs, and these matched the description that had been given by Esmeralda. Esmeralda indicated that prior to the shooting, she asked her ex-husband if she could use his car. because her car was not working well, so she left her car at his house and then drove his car to the victim's house, and that was the car she used, and that was the car that was involved in this case. She indicated she did shoot him and then followed him, ran out of the house and tried to shoot him as he was trying to evade her. We did recover, we got search warrants for the home of the victim. We recovered 8 shell casings, 9mm shell casings at the scene. Esmeralda indicated that after she shot Edward and she panicked, she tried to call Sean from her phone. She lost her phone. We recovered her phone at the scene, and it was in the area that she had described. She indicated she went to Sean's house to look for him. She described that she had thrown the gun in her purse in a garbage can a couple of houses down from Sean's house. She gave the description of where that happened. Deputies went there and found the gun. It was a 9mm, and they found the garbage can that she had described. It was just that she had described it. She also indicated that Sean had bought 2 black disposable phones to communicate about the crime. They're often called burner phones. He brought them home close to the 22nd of June 2015. And as this investigation was going on, search warrants had been obtained that morning. We obtained about 9 search warrants. And Sean had gone to the hospital, and he was arrested at the hospital. His Jeep was searched, and we found in the Jeep Cherokee 2 black flip-style LG phones hidden inside of the vacuum bag, which was inside his Jeep. He was also detained and taken to the department. We executed a search warrant on his house. We also found pink foam earplugs in a box that had been opened, and it looked like some plugs had been missing, and these matched the plugs that we found in the driveway that Esmeralda indicated that she had used. We also found a box of black latex gloves. She indicated that Sean had used these when he was loading the gun, 9mm, that he had given to her that was used in this crime. In Esmeralda's vehicle that she was arrested in, this was not the vehicle that had been actually driven to the house, but it was a vehicle that was actually her car. We found a black plastic garbage bag in the front seat. It had black latex gloves and a pair of socks in it, also her wallet. In her Chevy Cobalt, which was her car, we also another car that's the car she had driven to her ex-husband's house. We found an HTC cell phone and a Samsung cell phone, and we're presently executing search warrants on all of these phones. And it appeared as though this was a plan that both of these defendants had been involved in, and it was to really allow the estate and property and businesses of Mr. Davidson to become, in effect, their property. All these acts occurred in Whatcom County.